This is a video. I believe his first name is Jason, but the YouTube channel is JP Videos. Let me play a couple seconds of this, and I'm going to comment.
And they're pretty large, pretty thick, and what is basically stopping from the rest of this material falling down. All the material fell down between it. Now, these beams, I don't know if they were here when this was in operation, because there would have been cages or platforms raising and lowering out of the mines. Now, you may be wondering, why do they create this if it's such a danger and such a hazard? Well, because it was the most efficient method of extracting the coal. Being down over 2,000 feet deep, they would have to build a long slope to the surface, which would extend much further than the depth they were at, probably double or triple the length of how deep the coal was to come up at a safe grade. This is the most direct route down to the mines. So cages, lowering empty cars, and raising loaded coal cars was the most efficient method, with a head frame located right around here. And next to that was a building with a hoist house, which was the equipment for powering the hoist and the cables. So the head frame would have been mounted up above it, the steel structure, pulleys and cables, and the cable went down into there, lowering the platforms in and out when needed. But we have an area we could peer down here, and I believe over here as well. I'm going to be laying down on the ground. I'm not going to try to do anything outside my comfort zone. And I'm definitely going to be nervous, but without a doubt, this is too incredible not to share.
I tell you what I would do. I would, if you can't get whoever owns that land, I don't know if it's privately owned land, if it's public land, whatever. Here in the West, if it's not privately owned, it's all BLM. It's all government owned land. It means we all own it. What the BLM will not generally do when they find old mine shafts, they'll either fence them off, they'll put barricades of one type or another, or they'll just blow them up, depending upon how they see fit a particular mine. I tell you what, if I were you, and you couldn't get to whoever is responsible to just put some signs up there, I think I would make some signs. Just make some signs, put some boards down there, and put something like, open mine, deep open mine, very dangerous. Be super careful around this mine. Something to that effect. Whatever they put, for old mine shaft in that part of the country. I wouldn't not give out the location, but I would give the advice to give the advice to anybody that heads around there, just to be very, very careful. They're on their own, because they can fall, and if they are going to explore around there, you let others know. That give them the exact area where they're going to be in case they do fall down there. And the paramedics and cops have to come down there and then rescue them. They have a place to go look for them. Now, I think for some reason, I think of a guy out at Cerro Gordo. Now, if anybody doesn't know, Cerro Gordo is just north of Los Angeles. That's that guy. I'm trying to remember his name. His YouTube channel is like Ghost Town Living, because he's trying to bring back Cerro Gordo. There were some of the old hotels out there. He was going in and trying to make a tourist trap out of Cerro Gordo. He's written some books. I said that's his YouTube channel is like Ghost Town Living, and according to his story, that Cerro Gordo back in the day, maybe the early 1800s, it was like gold mining up and through there, and that was actually the town that built Los Angeles, because Los Angeles was like a shipping port for the minerals that they were getting out of Cerro Gordo. That's according to the guy that's. I haven't watched his videos in a while, so I did need to watch some of his videos. He started at about the time that COVID hit, and I think he's got like a hotel out there. I think it's probably open by now, where you can probably stay out there. But dude, I would Jason. I would put some signs up there, if nothing else, just warning people not to fall in those shafts. Okay, bye-bye.